What's good? $4,000 per week. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, welcome to this video. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick weekly recap. What I wanted to do was a fitness video, but you know, if you've been looking at my uploads, you'll notice something very, very interesting going on. Okay, your boy's been uploading every single day, and so I wanted to keep the streak. And when it comes to making that fitness video, because I posted a fitness video last Sunday, that video been prepared. So the way that I see it is I want to make sure I can get something out today. So when it comes to creating a fitness video, it would take a bit more effort. So I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and just do a weekly recap because I could easily just record this shit. It's already on the laptop, export the CapCut, upload the YT, and boom, make it public and we're good. We're going to keep up the streak for as long as possible. Funny thing is, I wasn't even trying to do a daily upload thing. It just so happened that during April 26th, that week of the 26th, I uploaded every single day. And I was like, hold up, I uploaded a video every single day. What if I kept this up? I wonder what happened if I kept it up. And then I wonder what happened if I started talking about topics that actually get views along with doing this. Because these trade recaps, they're not going to get fucking views. Unless I'm balling out like fucking TJR or some shit. These trade recaps are not going to get views, bro. These trade recaps are more so, but the way that I see it is that these types of videos are authority, establishing the fact that I actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to trading, and I actually do know how to trade. I'm not just some guy documenting who's unprofitable and is trying to make funds. Okay. With the exposure videos, I call them exposure videos, but they're kind of like authority videos too. And this is content creation language, by the way. But with the exposure videos, that's pretty much like how a $10,000 account can change your life. Or like the video I recently posted, which I don't even know if it's going to get a lot of views or not, but one trade a day can change your life. I put some effort into that editing because I was thinking, you know what? If these videos are going to get more views, I might as well edit these ones. And I had fun editing the video. Matter of fact, that video is actually pretty fucking funny in my opinion. It's actually pretty funny and engaging. I'm trying to keep those videos like around 5 to 6 minutes, preferably 5 minutes or less, because if those videos are going to get a lot of views from new people who've never seen my content before, I might as well make it short because I'm not no Mr. Beast, bruh. I'm not no Mr. Beast who can keep your attention for 15 minutes. I pay attention to when audiences drop off my videos, and hell, a lot of you niggas drop off. So I'm going to keep them short, edited, make sure I can do what I can, and then we're going to go from there because at the end of the day, your boy is aiming to build a brand. And I like creating content. So, yeah, quite the intro, huh? This mic is, I prefer holding the mic. I just had the clip. Anyways, weekly recap, $4,000 plus week, okay? $4,000. That's a good car payment right there on a really nice car. Possibilities. I traded Asia session. I traded New York session. I have multiple accounts, different accounts. Two of the accounts that I have, I'm not going to disclose every single account that I have. And that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to have that mysterious factor to my shit. Y'all niggas are going to be questioning like how many accounts does he actually have? How much money is he actually making? What kind of car does, I mean, you can kind of guess what kind of car I drive, but what kind of model car does he drive? You can guess the brand, but how do you know which model I drive? That's going to be a mystery. But I had that whip for over a year now, and that's something for another video. But yeah, I like that mystery element. I think it's interesting when you don't know every single thing about whoever you're watching. Like there's this one person that I watch who creates vlogs. Bro has money, but I'm confused on how the fuck he even makes money. It's like, how does this guy make so much money? How can this guy afford all this stuff? Is it content? No. Does content really make that much money? He doesn't sell anything. No courses or anything like that. You know, he's not your traditional online guru person, okay? So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. But enough delays. Weekly recap. Like I said, I have multiple accounts. I trade a New York session and Asia session. I'm a better trader and the fuck was that? Y'all see that? This thing just went kablooey on me. Anyways, I'm a better trader in the evening compared to the morning, so I would just be smashing Asia session, doing what these guys overseas, these Asian guys can't, because the birth rate is negative. Niggas ain't smashing shit over there, so it's up to us. So let's see. Boom, boom, bada bing, bada zing. Also, don't expect me to break down exactly how I trade. I will never ever do that. Just know that I trade breakouts and that you just got to do what works for you. Just because I do this doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Plus, the way that I trade is, yeah, I said breakouts. I meant pullbacks. Plus, the way that I trade pullbacks is extremely different from how you'll normally see people trade pullbacks too. So I don't know. Maybe unless someone's willing to pay me 100 bands a month, then I'll be like, okay, here's exactly how I trade and what you need to do, and then you can make money too. A lot of people they talk about, well, if your strategy is so good, why are you sharing it? And I totally get that standpoint because if something's so fucking good and so fucking lit, bro, like if something's so good, why share it, bro? Why? Don't you want to stay ahead? All these drop shippers and all these other gurus, they're giving away their stuff, and then before you know it, it doesn't even work that well anymore. And it's just like, fuck. I know trading's a bit different, bro, but still, like it feels nice to have that exclusivity. You know what I'm saying? I care about that shit. Okay, the exclusivity is similar to how guys will be like, "Oh, I don't want a girl who slept with 100 dudes." It's kind of the same thing. I don't want everyone to know how exactly I do my trading. But I had a trade right here. This one would have hit. I didn't take this, but that one would have hit. That would have been pretty cool. That was a Sunday setup. See right here, key area. Key area got a rejection right there. Boom, entry signal. That's nice. Monday morning. Monday was crazy. As you can see, you can tell how crazy it was. Jesus, the take profits were perfect. Entry right there, boom. Entry right there, boom. Very nice, very nice. Monday morning, stops got hit. I didn't even look at Asia session. Not all the trades are marked up on here, by the way. I'm just gonna be honest. Not all of them are marked up because, yeah, I don't even know what trade I took this day. But if I had to take a guess. Oh no, I would have a trade I took this day. I remember now. I'm so tapped in. I remember. Didn't even take me long to figure it out. Looks something along the lines of this. Trade looks something like that. Could have hit a, or maybe I can just say no. My trade looked like this. Yes. How would you know? Well, actually, you probably could just watch my old videos and see my video from like a week ago or some shit, and see. Oh, that's what he did. That's how he traded. Okay. New York session. Boom, stop loss hit. This should have been the trade. That would have been a better setup. That was my original area, but your boy got a little impatient. Took this setup, got smacked. Should have waited for my original area. Like I said, I'm a better trader during evening times. I just am. Looks like we had some setup right here that got hit. That's pretty cool. That's cool. Let's see what we got going on. Oh yeah, this was Asia session. Smacked that one. Tuesday got smacked. Very nice, very nice. If I just waited for our initial area to hit, I would have made money. I think I took a S sell on Wednesday because I had this right here. And my initial area got hit. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. I don't remember, but that's a good setup right there. Initial area was marked up and then it got hit. What's this? Asia session stops got hit during Asia. Just because I bang the hell out of the Asia session and hit take profits doesn't mean I hit take profits every single time. But I will say one of my accounts did have a 100% hit rate last week because I'm practicing this thing called not trading after I hit my target, because trading every day is kind of hysterical to me. New York session, stop loss hit. New York session was not so good this week. I think it was like break even or something like that. Let's see what we got here. TP hit on Asia. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I was geeking over this one because it went back down and then it rocketed up. If I was one of those 1 to 10 gooners, maybe I would have hit it 1 to 10. Let's see. I don't know. But I would have hit a 1 to 10. Would I have been a 1 to 10 gooner? Oh shit. Would I? Wait a second. Nah, I still would have been in the trade. To this day, I still would have been in the trade. But if we held that bit for a super long, very, very unrealistic ass trade, we would have hit a 1 to 7 on Friday. And TP was saying no issues. I didn't take this Friday trade though. I traded this day on my other accounts, and I was like, okay, let me just take a break. I'm done for the week. Traded enough this week. But Friday, if I traded Friday morning, that shit would have hit no issues right after NFP. Key area got smacked. Saw entry signal I like. I would have taken this setup right here, literally 2 minutes after NFP, and TP would have got smacked, no issues, bro. Niggas be like, oh, don't trade on NFP or high impact news days. Okay, you can do that, but it's fine. It's fine. Maybe wait after news, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's pretty much the week. That's pretty much what happened. And I just want to go ahead and end this video by saying, as I like to end all my videos, that's my goal, to end all my videos like this. Do what works for you. Okay, most importantly, do what works for you. Okay, stay consistent, keep improving, and don't give up, because you only lose once you give up. Or, because I want to make sure shit is realistic, you can also lose if you keep beating a dead horse. So if your trading is not working, you need to either improve, or perhaps it may not be for you. Okay. Yeah, real shit, man, real shit. Sometimes you just got to move on, or sometimes you just got to slap yourself in the face, realize you're doing something wrong, and make it work. Honestly, trading is very, very simple. I think anybody can make it work. It's not complicated at all. I know some people will be like, oh, it's not for everybody. And I know I just said that, but I want to just say, like, it is possible for anybody to make it work, because if you think about it, you just take a system that works for you, that works for your lifestyle, the way that you like to see the markets, aim for 1 to 2% per week, which is very, very fucking possible. You can be conservative and just aim for, like, what, 3% per month, make your money and be done. Like, what, you can't get 3% in 20 trading days? Really? The fuck? You can't get 3% when you have like anywhere between 15 to 20 trading days in a month? Are you for real? Like, oh, come on, anybody can do this shit, bro. Anybody can do this shit, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone's going to be successful with this shit, bro. It's really not as hard as people make it seem. People like to say that this shit is the hardest way to make the easiest money. No, it's not. You get what you expect. However the fuck you look at something is what, however the fuck that thing is going to be for you. So if you're one of them niggas who are going to say trading's fucking hard, it's the hardest way to make the easiest money, hell yeah, it's going to be the hardest way for your bitch ass to make the easiest money. So look at this shit simple. Keep it simple. One trade a day. Understand you don't need to get rich overnight. You don't need no fucking 10%, no 20%. Forget this account flipping bullshit. Forget the account flipping bullshit. You want to know the truth about these account flippers, bro? You know the truth about these account flippers? They blow shit before they even flip the fucking account in the first place. You can't just keep flipping accounts over and over again. It takes a couple tries. You blow a couple shits first. You don't just flip shit on your first try, not even your second try. Maybe on your second try. Maybe get lucky on the first try, but it's just not ideal to place your fucking bets on this shit. So keep it simple. Yeah, that was a little rant there. I talk like that when I'm in a car on my own. Yeah. There's something about these videos. In these videos, you get the version of me that's in the car talking to himself, talking out loud. And then you also get the version of me how I am with my siblings. I just talk my shit and say shit that's like a little out of pocket. Like in the last video, I literally said, maybe you're one of those guys, you know, those motivational red pill people. I said, maybe you're one of those guys who like being talked down to, who like to be insulted to get motivated. You like BDSM with fucking words. All right, for real now, I'm out.